these three are the reasons behind retirement of a partner. So whenever a partner retires, we have to do some adjustment. Hello, Harkirat. Good evening.
Good evening.
So whenever a partner retires, we have to do some adjustment, and those adjustment that we need to discuss here means what we have to do in our books of account of firm. So the first part in that is gaining sacrificing ratio.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Is there
Nothing, sir. I
any
said okay.
question you want to ask?
No, sir.
Your voice is not audible.
Nothing, sir. I said okay. Sir, am I audible?
Sorry, actually, my network connection was not stable. Now, am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. So I was saying that we need to do some adjustment in our books of account so that we can uh, record any change that would happen in partnership firm books of account at the time of retirement of partner. So whenever a partner goes from the firm, there are many adjustments that we need to do, and the first one is this gaining sacrificing ratio. Okay.
Okay.
Can you see my screen now?
No, sir.
I don't know what's happening. It's still loading. Just 1 minute. Okay, until it is shared, I'm explaining things to you. Just, it will take, I think, some time. There is some issue with the specific window. So that's why it is not loading. Okay, so these are the adjustment. I'm telling you the name when it will be uh, shown, then tell me so that I will then explain these things according to the screen. Okay, so in this chapter, yes, hello,
Sir.
you were saying something?
No, sir.
Okay, so in this chapter, the first thing that we need to understand is calculation of new gaining and sacrificing ratio, accounting treatment of goodwill, reserve accumulated profit or loss, revaluation. Actually, these things we have already discussed in some of the previous chapter, but there will be some difference, little bit difference in this chapter. Okay, so that's why we need to study these. It will not take much time. So settlement of retiring partner account, adjustment of capital and preparation of balance sheet. So the first thing that we were doing in previous class, we have completed these three cases. Okay. So we have done case one, case two, and case three. Okay, so we have done all three cases here, and I am going to explain a little bit about this. When old ratio of all partner is given and information about retiring partner is given. Okay, so now it is showing that the screen is shared here. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. So this is our case one. You can see here. Uh, when old ratio of all partners is given and information about retiring partner is given. Means, let's say there is three partners. So old ratio of all the partners, like you can see in example, in first example here, ABC, three partners, their profit sharing ratio was 5:3:2. And the new ratio, actually, there is one more information. C retires. So new ratio is 5:3. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Because C retires, so we just remove the share of C and the balance will be new ratio. So C retires, that's why we have removed the last one, 2/10, and the new ratio is 5:3. If you write in fraction, then it will be 5:8 and 3/8. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this is the first hit. It is easy one, so it will not take much to understand. So the second is when old ratio of all partners. Now it is same according to the previous case about old ratio of all partners, because in the previous case also old ratio of all partners is given, and in new case also when old ratio of all partners is given. But there is a change in information. The second information in this case is gaining ratio of remaining partner. Gaining ratio means the ratio of gain between partners is given in the ratio form, like 5:3. They are gaining the retiring partner share into 5:3 or 2:1, like this. Okay, so now you can see retiring partner, case two here. What we are doing here is distribute the retiring partner share between remaining partner in their gaining ratio. Okay, so we will distribute retiring partner share between remaining partner in which ratio?
Old ratio?
No, between remaining partner in their gaining ratio.
Okay.
It is written here gaining ratio because two information will be given. Now, if you see this example, there is A, B, C, three partners. Example, A, B, C, three partners, 5:2, 3:2. But this ratio, share of C, is to be distributed between A and B. In which ratio?
3:1.
3:1. So it is already given in the question that you have to distribute C share into 3:1. That's why it will be A and B. We have to distribute this 2 by 10 into 3:1. So the first step is you have to calculate gain. Gain equals to retiring partner share into gaining ratio. So here retiring partner share into gain. So 2 by 10 into 3 by 4 because it is 3:1 gaining ratio. That's why 3:4 and 1:4. So we have multiplied C share with the gain of A and gain of B. And we got 640, 1 by 20 or 3 by 20 here. And then we will add this. You can see the second step is add the gain in the old ratio of remaining part. So this is the gain of A and B. It will be added to their old ratio. So you can see A old ratio was 5 by 10, 3 by 10, and it is added. So it becomes 13:7. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
And the last case is third. Uh, yes, case 3. In this, the share that uh, acquired by a remaining partner is given in fraction form, not ratio form. It is given in fraction. So when old ratio of all partners and share acquired by remaining partner is given. Okay, when old ratio of all partner and new ratio of remaining partner is given. So there is two cases that we need to discuss today. When old ratio of all partners and share acquired by remaining partner is given. Means in this case, share is given in acquired form like this 1 by 6, 1 by 6, not in ratio form. If it is in ratio, then it will be 1:1. Yes or no?
So could you repeat?
If the acquiring share is given in ratio form, then it will not be written like this 1 by 6, 1 by 6. It will be 1:1.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that's why
Yes, sir.
it is written here A acquires 1 by 6 and C acquires 1 by 6. Okay. Now, there is two concept in this case 3. You can see here from B, there is one concept related to from B, this sentence, and of B share. So in from B, you have to just add the fraction in old ratio. If from his share is given. But if the line is written, the sentence is written like this of B share of uh, someone's share, then what you have to do, you have to multiply that fraction with retiring partner share. So you will multiply first, then whatever you get, you will add to the old ratio. Is
Okay,
this
sir.
clear?
Yes, sir.
So what we will do here, it will be A, B, C, three partners. Their profit sharing ratio is 3:2:1. Okay. And A and C, sorry, B retires and A and C uh, get 1 by 6 and 1 by 6 from B share. So here it is from B share. You can see. So we will just add this in A and C because I told you if from his share is given, then it will be 3 by 6, 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6 C acquires and 1 by 6 A acquires. So it will be 4 by 6 and 2 by 6. So 4 is to 2 or 2 is to 1. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Arkirat, you understood? Hello, Arkirat. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So you understood this part?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So there is fourth case. You will see that one old ratio of all partners and new ratio of remaining partners. So now the old ratio and new ratio is already given. So can you tell me what we have to calculate here?
So the gaining ratio.
Yes, we have to calculate gaining or sacrificing ratio. Sometimes a remaining partner also has sacrificing ratio. Okay, so you have to calculate gaining or sacrificing ratio.
Okay, sir.
Is that clear? So this is our first part. Now the second concept, accounting treatment of goodwill. Now you have to understand one thing here. The last case, the heading is already given. You can copy these headings and what is the solution in this case? We have to calculate only gaining or sacrificing ratio. Okay. There is case 3 also. In this, we have to follow some steps. Like step 1 will be add the gain given to the respective partner old share. Old share. And then step 2 will be convert the result or fraction into ratio. But when off his share is given, then there will be one step more. Step 1 will be multiply the gain given with the old part, oh sorry, retiring partner share, profit share, and then that will be added to the remaining partner, a remaining partner old share. Okay, so by this you will get your new ratio. Now the accounting treatment of goodwill. Okay, do you remember the concept of valuation of goodwill? Ritika,
Yes, sir.
can you tell me how many methods are there
So there are 6 methods.
to calculate valuation of goodwill? Hello, Harkirat.
Oh, okay.
Issue with
So I
network?
Yes.
got confused.
Yes, sir. I will disconnect with the class. Sorry.
Okay. Yes. So, Ritika, I was saying, how many methods are there for valuation of goodwill?
So 5.
Five. You don't remember?
So recipe, simple average profit method, weighted average profit method,
And
super profit method, and capitalized average profit method and capitalized super profit method.
actually, there is only three methods for valuation. One is average profit method. In average profit method, there is two: simple
Okay,
average
sir.
and weighted average.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Harkirat, you remember this concept?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me how many methods? There
I
is,
didn't remember
yes, there
properly.
is. First is average profit method, in which there is
Yes.
simple average, weighted average. The
Yes.
second one is super profit method, and third is
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
and under capitalization method, there is again two methods: capitalization of average profit, capitalization of super profit.
Okay.
Okay, Ritika?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So actually, we don't have to calculate goodwill here. It will be given in the question. Okay. But you need to remember the concept of valuation of goodwill. For any time it will be given in the quotient, but in some of the cases, maybe you need to calculate the goodwill. So in those cases, you need to remember the concepts. Okay. Now, there is two types of goodwill. One is valued goodwill, and the second is existing goodwill. Existing goodwill, either it will be written in additional information, the portion that goodwill appearing in the books, or there is existing goodwill, like this information will be given. Or if there is balance sheet given, then this goodwill, existing goodwill, will be shown in the balance sheet. So what we have to do with existing goodwill? So for any existing goodwill, yes, you can see uh, if there is any existing goodwill here, then what we have to do?
We have to write it off.
Yes, any existing goodwill given in the quotient, then it will be written off. In which ratio? Old ratio. You have to remember this, that existing goodwill always will be written off in old ratio. So the journal entry is partners capital account debit to existing goodwill account. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Now the valued goodwill. Valued goodwill means at the time of retirement of a partner, we need to calculate the value of goodwill, because if you remember the concept of admission, then at the time of admission, when a partner joins the firm between uh, their operation, then he has to bring capital and goodwill. Why goodwill? Because the other partners are working for many years. That's why they have created a goodwill, a value for their business, which is separate from the valuation of assets and liabilities. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that's
Yes.
why we need to value our goodwill so that we can uh, get some more money, get some benefit from the new partner. So in the same manner, if a partner is going from the firm, he can also demand that I have worked for this firm for many years now. So I should be receiving more than the capital only. Okay, it is not equal to only capital, because I have invested capital and I have also worked for the company and helped the company in the current position, means help the company in creating their goodwill. So I need some money in excess of the amount of capital. So that's why we need to calculate the uh, goodwill value. So goodwill value will be given in the quotient. You don't have to calculate the value of goodwill. So you have to just pay the amount to retiring partner from remaining partner. Because why remaining partner will pay? I told you that goodwill is compensation. Goodwill is compensation for sacrifice of profit share. So retiring partner is sacrificing his profit share in the firm and leaving the firm. That's why he will receive goodwill equal to his share sacrifice. So whoever will receive the share of retiring partner will get will pay the goodwill to the retiring partner. So now I'm explaining these things. Let's see here. So this is form. There is three partner, A, B, and C. Now B is retiring. So let's say their profit share was 3:2:1. So now after retirement, uh, will B receive any profit share? After retirement, will
Yes.
B receive any profit share from the firm?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. After
After
retirement,
retirement.
yes. After retirement,
Yeah.
he will receive. So it means he is leaving his profit share 2/6.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
it is sacrifice of B. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now this sacrifice of B will go to C and A in any ratio, or it can go to any one of them. Okay, like only to A, only to C. So there may be different type of situation, but we are assuming that A and C is getting this share of C in some specific ratio. Okay, so both are getting something. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So in return, they have to pay something to B. And this compensation is called goodwill. And this will be paid in which ratio?
The gaining ratio.
Yes, the gaining ratio. So uh, how much A is getting from his share and how much C is getting his share, they will contribute towards goodwill in the same gaining ratio. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you can see here, firm's goodwill will be given in quotient, so you don't have to calculate it. Firm's goodwill is multiplied with retiring partner share of profit, because we have to pay retiring partner. That's why we need to calculate first retiring partner share. So we will multiply the valued goodwill with the retiring partner share. Now, retiring partner share will be divided between a remaining partner in their gaining ratio. Okay, so share of retiring partner is multiplied with partner gaining ratio, and then we will pass this journal entry. So please write this uh, concept, and then we will discuss a portion. Actually, the journal entry, you can see gaining partners capital is on the debit side and sacrificing partners capital is on the credit side. Means the partner who is sacrificing his share will receive the goodwill. That's why his capital account is on the credit side, and partner who will receive profit share, their capital account is on the debit side. So please write this concept. Please tell me after completing.
Okay, sir.
Done, sir.
Okay.
I'm also done, sir.
Okay. So I'm sharing the question with you. Can you see the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Very good. So question number 15. L, M, and O are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 4:3:2. M retires and the goodwill is valued at rupees 72,000. Calculate M share of goodwill and pass the necessary journal entry for the same without opening the goodwill account. Okay. Actually, this sentence has no meaning because we never open goodwill account. Okay. As per accounting standard 26, okay, in the goodwill chapter, we have discussed this. My voice is audible because it is showing again internet connection is unstable.
Yes, sir, it's audible.
Okay. So, okay. So now journal entry for the same without opening the goodwill account. So as per the goodwill concept, we never record valued goodwill, the self-generated goodwill in our books. Whenever we purchase a company along with their goodwill, then we record the goodwill in our books. Okay. So we record only purchased goodwill in our books, not the valued goodwill. And all of these goodwill that we are going to discuss is valued goodwill. So we will not open any goodwill account ever. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes.
So L and O decided to share the future profit and losses in the ratio of 5:3. Now, their old ratio is given their new ratio is given. So can you calculate their gain or sacrifice? Can you do this, or should I calculate the gain or sacrifice?
So we can do it.
Harkirat?
Okay, sir, I'll try.
Okay. So you have uh, actually 3 minutes for this because this is very small part. So that's why.
Done, sir.
Okay. Tell me.
Sir, I got 13:11 as the gaining ratio.
Okay. 13 is to 11 as the gain.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Harkirat?
I didn't got any answer, sir. I'm doing.
Okay. So I'm solving the question. Let's see. So first part is
Oh.
yes, the ratio. So the partner's name is given LNMO. So question number 15. First is gaining ratio. So working note number 1. Gaining ratio, and it is L, M, and O. Gaining ratio is calculated by new minus old, but we will use the formula of sacrifice. If it is negative, then we will term it as gain. Okay, so whenever we use sacrificing ratio formula and the answer is negative, then it is gain. And whenever we use gain formula and the answer is negative, then it is sacrifice. So most of the partner is gaining here. So let's calculate the gaining ratio, new minus old. Okay. It is 4 is to 3 is to 2. So 4 by 9 and O ratio is 2 by 9 because M is retiring minus the old ratio we have written first. Okay, we are using sacrifice ratio. Okay. It will be later. So 5 is to 3. First is 5 by 8. And the O is 3 by 8 minus 4 by 9 and minus 2 by 9. So 72 45 minus 32. It is 13 by 72. And here it is 72, 27 minus 16. So 11 by 72. If you convert this into a ratio, then it will be 13 is to 11. Sometimes the denominator is not same. Okay, so in that case, you have to make sure that denominator will become same. Then only you convert fraction into ratio. So the gaining ratio is 13 is to 11. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Harkirat.
Yes, sir.
Now the working note number 2. I told you first of all we have to calculate retiring partner share in goodwill.
Yes.
So goodwill value is goodwill value is 72,000 into the ratio of M was 3 by 9, so it will be 24,000. And then you will distribute this 24,000 between L and O. So L contribution and O contribution means L will pay this amount and O will pay this amount to M. So 24,000 into 13 by 11 or 13 by 24 and 24,000 into 11 by 24. These two are their gain. 13 is to 11. So it will be 13,000 and 11,000. Okay. Now the last part is journal entry. What was the journal entry? Gaining partner's capital account debit to sacrificing partner. So gaining partner is L and O. L capital account debit. O capital account debit. To M capital. So L will pay 13,000. O will pay 11,000 and M will receive 24,000. So Bing goodwill adjusted in gaining sacrifice ratio. Or you can write L and O contributed goodwill towards compensation for sacrifice of M. Okay. So this is
Yes, sir.
your solution. Tell me, is there any doubt here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Now there
Sir,
is one more. Yes.
can you go up?
Yes.
Okay. 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 Just want to see something. Okay.
Okay. So now the concept here that I told you, there is one more option for calculation of this. Okay. So I will explain this concept. Sorry. Okay. Here, the value of goodwill. Value of goodwill is value of goodwill is 72,000 in the question. Now, here you can see the ratio is in fraction. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So you don't have to convert this fraction into ratio. You can use this also. But in that case, you will use total value of goodwill, not retiring partner share. In first case, if we are using a ratio, then we are using retiring partner share. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But in this case, we will use total value of goodwill and fraction. So L contribution will be 72,000 into 13 by 72. M will get 72,000 into his ratio was 3 by 9, and O will get give 72,000 into 11 by 72. Now, in this situation, some of the student previously that I taught this before, so they asked me, sir, we are taking the gaining ratio of L and O because it is 13 by 72 and 11 by 72, but we are taking old ratio of M. So can you tell me that is there any reason behind this? That why I am taking different share here, different ratio here?
So because that is how much the retiring partner is sacrificing.
Yes, this is also gaining sacrificing. Okay, we are taking gaining sacrificing of each partner, not only gaining. So M is sacrificing his whole share because he is the retiring. So it is his sacrifice. So you have to think like this, that it is sacrifice of M. So that's why it is 24,000. It is 13,000 and it is 11,000. Okay, so you can see the answer is same, 13,000, 11,000 and 24,000. So this is how you can calculate. So if we use fraction, then use total goodwill of firm, and if we use gaining ratio, then share of retiring partner will be used. Please write this. This is note. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now this is the concept related to goodwill. Now, please read the question number 18. Please question 18. Well, do you think there's any problem area in question?
No, sir.
No? Okay. Now, there is a concept related to hidden goodwill. In this retirement also, there is a concept related to hidden goodwill. Now, what we do with hidden goodwill and how we will calculate. So, hidden goodwill, is difference between difference between amount payable to retiring partner amount payable to retiring partner and amount paid to retiring partner. Amount paid to retiring partner. What does it mean? So this is the difference of retiring partner. Okay, this is the difference between amount payable and amount paid. Let's say that we have paid 1,50,000 to retiring partner, but the actual amount payable after adding capital, goodwill, reserve, profit and loss, everything, we have to pay only 1,40,000. Okay, so we have to pay 1,40,000, but we are paying 50. So the difference between these two, 10,000, is share in goodwill, share of retiring partner in goodwill. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, if let's say the profit share of retiring partner is 1/4, his profit share. So can you tell me the firm goodwill on the basis of this 10,000 and this 1/4?
So it will be 40,000.
Yes, it will be 40,000 because for 1/4 share he is getting 10,000. It means 10,000 into reciprocal of this means you have to uh, write it like opposite 4/1. So it will be 40,000. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this is hidden goodwill. Now you have calculated firm's goodwill. You can easily calculate gain or sacrifice. Then you can also adjust hidden.
Okay.
So please write this also, hidden goodwill concept.
Done, sir.
Okay. So I share the homework and you have the portion of goodwill. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Is there any other